I can't really believe that this has to be said, but you know you're not worthless, right? Like, I know you clicked on this video thinking it was going to be some kind of self-improvement shit that's going to be like, oh, this and that, like, all in your face or whatever. No, bro, this is just me talking to you. Like, what's going on? Look, I get it. Like, you know all the worst parts of yourself, and you can't help but notice it because human beings have this innate feature built into them where they will look at all the negatives and they will outweigh the positives every time. I am here to tell you that yes, it is a mechanism built inside of yourself, but you can choose for that mechanism to switch. How to do that? That is for a entirely different video. However, I just want to sit here and acknowledge you for a second, because I don't think anybody's done that for you lately. I'm going to speak more towards the guys on this one. Ladies, you're more than welcome to feel this if you do. I'm not going to stop you. I'm just going to speak more for my side of the fence. Look, we live in an era where, just like in every other era, men are expected to be a certain thing. Now, there are some things that is always going to be good for a man, no matter what time you live in, and that is discipline, strength, and respect. Those three things is like, if you have those three things, then like you're good. But what we undervalue today in this society specifically, more so in the West, is kindness, honor, and respect, actually. Like, respect is nowhere to be found anywhere. And I'm not just talking about the respect that men receive or lack of thereof. I'm speaking more so towards the respect that men lack for themselves. And I am guilty as charged. I have not respected myself for such a long time, and just now am I starting to get a taste for what it feels like to actually put me first the right way. And this isn't like some kind of big-headed ego thing where you have to think you're the top shit in the world. I mean, you can if you want to. Like, we can work that out later, but it's more so about openly admitting what you want, what you truly want, whether it be in money, relationships, and status, or something as simple as just your physique, or the way you speak, the way you interact with others. Admitting the way you want to live your life to yourself first, and then actually showing up for yourself to get that life. And I'm a perfect example of this. Something so minuscule, something that people probably don't even think about, but you and I do. Being able to just talk to anyone and just talk. It doesn't have to go anywhere. It doesn't have to be anything massive. It can just be a conversation between two human beings for that one singular moment in time, and just be present for it. You are respecting yourself as a man when you are able to sit in that moment and be present and fully embody that conversation. Because not only are you respecting yourself by actually hearing what they're saying and internalizing it for yourself, for your own comprehension, but also respecting the other person, acknowledging their existence, acknowledging their capacity for speaking and conversation. It sounds so small, such a minute detail, but I'm telling you, as somebody who focuses on the tiny details and has worked in things in like hospitality and in business with real estate and even in music, it is the tiny details that matter the most, because they add up. They add up more than you can know. And I've been on the spectrum of like super social butterfly when I was like a kid, a child, to super socially anxious, and then back to a social butterfly, and I'm like finding my middle path and not myself. But I can tell you from personal experience that you will be so much more happier with yourself. With, focus on this part, with yourself. Fuck your mom, fuck your dad, fuck your brother, your sister, granny, whoever the fuck, okay? Pardon my French. You will be so much happier with yourself and with your life if you're able to gain that respect for yourself and be present for those moments. Some of my favorite moments of my life where I was not only grateful to have experienced something, but also so proud of myself for allowing myself to have the experience, for being the one to initiate that experience, were just simple conversations with strangers. Sometimes it was with women. Sometimes it's with like an old guy who just has a bunch of knowledge and like he just drops some truth bombs on you, and it's great. It's awesome. And like, I'm no Chad by any means. Like, I am not. Trust me, I am far from it. But that should give you some hope for yourself. Because if my dumbass, with my crazy hair and fucking porn stash, can do it, so can you. Now, how do you do this? I would probably have to actually sit down and write this out. But the first thing, very basic, is just exposure therapy. like just doing it. You're gonna feel terrified. You're gonna feel like so bored, or you're gonna think you're stupid. And all those thoughts are gonna pass through your head, but guess what? They're not real. The thoughts aren't real. The voices in your head, they're just voices. Just for practice, for the next, I'm gonna count with my fingers. Don't think a single thought. Don't listen to the voice. Just listen to the silence. Isn't that so peaceful? If you're able to sit in that space when you communicate with anybody, brother, I promise you, there's going to be better things for you. You haven't laughed your hardest, you haven't smiled your hardest yet. Don't lose hope. Your mind can save you, your mind can end you. I know what you're going to choose. All right, this is Lazarus signing off from the Resurrect. Take care.